Working now? Is the mic working now? Now I gotta go over here and check and see. Hang on. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Let me know on the chat if you can hear me, please. Okay, I can hear myself here. So, all right. Barring any bullying and harassment, we should have a good net tonight. So, I see Bob online. Thank you, Bob. Bob was with us a few weeks ago, about 2.5 weeks ago, I guess it was now. He came up from Alabama, and we did a POTA operation. It's on the channel if you want to check that out. He and I had a blast, and hope to see him again pretty soon, and we'll do it all over again. And so tonight we are going to be doing an exercise where we are going to be going from repeater to repeater to repeater to repeater. And let me go ahead and put this in the box here. And you're not supposed to see that, I don't think, but so this is a list of the repeaters that we're going to try tonight. And if you are in East Tennessee and you want to give us a shout, and you want to try and see if you can help us out by trying to get into some of these repeaters, go ahead and program them into your radio if they're not already in there. We're going to start off at the 145.230. That's up in Blaine in Granger County, where they have a lot of good tomatoes, last I checked. Next, we're going to go over to top of the world. We're basically going from the lowest frequency to the highest frequency. We'll be on 146.625 next. Then we'll go to the Smoky Mountain Amateur Radio Club repeater on 146.655. Then we're going to go to English Mountain 146.73. Followed by Green Top. That's going to be on 146.850. Then we're going to go to Wind Rock Mountain in Anderson County, up going towards Wartburg, I believe. It's just outside of Oak Ridge, where they have some of the wind turbines up there. 147.150. 147.300 is the Rack Repeater, Radio Amateur Club in Knoxville. That's on Chilhowie Mountain in Blount County. And then finally, 147.360 will be the last repeater on the test that we know of. Do I have something up my sleeve? We shall see. They're almost all of them are toned currently. I think the 146.850 is not toned, but I did check I did check all the repeaters a short time ago, and none of these, except for the Green Top, had the tone turned off. So with that, we're going to get ready for the net here. We got about another minute at the mark. There's about a 20-second delay. So let me get my script, which I just now remembered I need to get, so that we can get started. And let me do this real quick too. I'm going to show this spreadsheet. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to take check-ins on the one sheet, and then we're going to move down the line to the next repeater, then the next repeater, then the next repeater, and the next repeater, and so on down. There's a whole bunch of it looks like the ticker is blocking it. So, but we're going to basically go down the line and take more check-ins as we go, and we're going to keep doing a roll call down each repeater that we hit, and see if we can get into. Let's see if how many check-ins we can get into these repeaters. Okay, somebody's. What? Okay. Are you fuck? What? Okay. Okay. Are you, Bob, I'm seeing it. Bob, I'm seeing the stream. Refresh and try again. Are we, what? Okay. Okay. Are you, Bob, I'm seeing it. Everybody hear me? Bob, I'm seeing the stream. Are we live? Are we still live? Refresh and try again. Are we, WB4GBI Repeater. What? Okay. Somebody in the chat tell me if we're still live. Bob, I'm seeing it. Everybody hear me? Bob, I'm seeing the stream. Are we live? Are we still live? Refresh and try again. Are we, WB4GBI Repeater. What? Okay. Somebody in the chat tell me if we're still live. Bob, I'm seeing it. Okay. Don't scare me like that, Bob. Damn you. Are we live? Are we still live? Quit bullying and harassing me, Bob. Are we, oh, Lord. Okay. Stand by, everybody. Tell me if we're still live. Bob, I'm seeing it. Okay. Don't scare me like that, Bob. Are we live? Are we still live? Okay. Quit bullying and harassing me, Bob. Are we, Attention all stations, attention all stations. This is K4HSM. Okay. Assuming net control as WX4TYS. Okay. In Knoxville for the East Tennessee SKYWARN training net on the 146.940 repeater. All traffic will be directed via net control. Attention all stations, attention all stations. This is K4HSM. Okay. Assuming net control as WX4TYS. This net is open to anyone and everyone. Tonight's net on the 146 announcements and a training segment. All traffic will be directed via net control. Are there any SKYWARN coordinators or net control stations or liaisons from other SKYWARN districts on frequency? If so, please check in now and indicate if you have any announcements. This net is open to anyone and everyone. Tonight's net will consist of announcements and a training segment. All traffic will be directed via net control. Are there any SKYWARN coordinators or net control stations or liaisons from other SKYWARN districts on frequency? If so, please check in now and indicate if you have any announcements. All right, nothing heard. We'll go ahead and do some other announcements. I have several here, but first, are there any other check-ins that have any general announcements before we get to my announcements? WX4TYS. So please check in now and indicate if you have any announcements. All right, nothing heard. We'll go ahead and do some other announcements. I have several here, but first, are there any other check-ins that have any general announcements? All right, nothing heard. Before we get to my announcements, WX4TYS. If so, please check in now and indicate if you have any announcements. All right, nothing heard. There's going to be a few announcements here. Give me just a second here while I adjust a couple things. Had a bit of a scare there. Someone told me my live stream was cut off again, and I was like, oh, no, not again. But anyway. All right. There's going to be a few announcements. First announcement is tonight's training net is going to consist of us moving from various repeaters in the area. We're going to go check around some of the other repeaters, have everybody follow me around, and see if you can check into these repeaters as well. Just to test to see what kind of repeaters we can utilize as a backup for this repeater. So I'll give the list of repeaters here momentarily, and then you can program them into your radios if you haven't already, and we'll check into these repeaters as well. Commence to doing that here momentarily. Test to see what kind of some other announcements utilize as a backup for this repeater. So I'll give the list of repeaters here on October the 18th. You can program them into your radios. I believe it's a Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong announcement. On Sunday, October the 18th. I apologize for that. Sunday, October the 18th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. District 5 SKYWARN will conduct a Park on the Air event, and it'll be happening during POTA's Support Your Parks weekend. This is Sunday, October 18th. It's the Sunday after the UT Bama game. So Sunday, you'll either be really happy and want to celebrate, or you'll be really upset and want to burn off some anger. Either way, it's a win-win if you come up and operate Parks on the Air with our SKYWARN team. This is Sunday, October 18th. It's the Sunday after the UT Bama game. Now, it'll be at the, you'll either be really happy and want to celebrate, Look Rock picnic area on the Foothills Parkway, part of the on the original side of the Foothills Parkway. And the parking pass is required. Handicap placards can be substituted if you have one. You can purchase a parking pass at the ranger station right before you get to the entrance of the picnic area. On the original side of the Foothills Parkway. There's an echo. The parking pass is required. Cookout is planned. Bringing side items and drinks. We'll have more information as we get closer to the event. Stay tuned on our website and on Facebook page, as well as on Discord. If you'd like to contribute, a form will be set up soon so that you can volunteer some stuff. Cookout is planned. Bringing side items and drinks. We'll have more information as we get closer to the event. Stay tuned on our website and on Facebook page, as well as on... Next announcement, SKYWARN spotter training will be Tuesday, September the 18th, and it will be from 6 o'clock Eastern Time. It'll be sponsored by the Campbell County Amateur Radio Club. It'll be at Roan State Community College in La Follette, and it's across from Campbell County High School. So again, Tuesday, September 8th, we're going to be doing SKYWARN spotter training starting at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. It'll be sponsored by the It's free to attend, and everyone is invited. At Roan State Community College in La Follette. And we'll have more information on the website, etskywarn.com. Next announcement, there's going to be another Parks on the Air announcement. Podapalooza will be Saturday, October the 10th. It'll be at Frozen Head State Park in Wartburg. And it goes from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. And there's a Podapalooza Facebook group. Just do a search for Podapalooza, Tennessee, or just Podapalooza, and you can look them up and get more information there. Again, Saturday, October 10th, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. until 2 p.m. There's a Podapalooza Facebook group. Just do a search for Podapalooza, Tennessee. Next announcement, East Tennessee Ham Fest will be Saturday, September the 12th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. It'll be at the Field of Dreams Community Center in Dandridge. You can go to lakewayarc.org, Lakeway Amateur Radio Club, lakewayarc.org for more information on that Ham Fest. Next announcement, East Tennessee Ham Fest will be Saturday, September the 12th. Do I have an echo, everybody? Somebody let me know. It'll be at the Field of Dreams Community Center in Dandridge. You can go to Lakeway. All right, and final announcement that I have for this part, the Tennessee QSO Party will be Sunday, September the 7th. So we will not be holding our next training net on the first Sunday. We will postpone our training net until the second Sunday, which I believe is the 14th, if I've got my calendar right here. So Sunday, September the 7th. Actually, they have it here. Okay, it was September. Oh, okay. I think I know why that was. I think the website is still using last year's rules. That's why I was getting all messed up about it. But Sunday, September the 6th, will be the Tennessee QSO Party. Should be from 1 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Time to 11 o'clock Eastern. That'll be on the Sunday before Labor Day. Rules. That's why I was getting all messed up about it. But Sunday, September the 6th. Will be the Tennessee QSO Party. Should be from 1 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Time to 11 o'clock Eastern. That'll be on the Sunday. Okay, stand by, everybody. You got a situation here. Got to work out.
WB4GBI Repeater.
Hopefully the echo has gone away. Can you all still hear me? All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and continue on with the net here. And again, we're going to be doing an exercise tonight. Also wanted to talk a little bit about last Tuesday. We had a little bit of a situation there during some of the SKYWARN stuff that was occurring there. So first off, let's get the repeaters out of the way so that you can program them in if you need to for the exercise tonight. What we're going to do is we're going to hop onto different repeaters in the region to see which ones are the most accessible to stations in the area. We're going to discuss again the storms situation from last Tuesday where we had the outage. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that while you're programming your radios, hopefully. Also, I'm going to give the list of repeaters here in the moment. And now's a good opportunity to get a pencil and paper, or pen, paper. Use a tablet or some other note-taking accoutrements so that you can copy the list of repeaters that we will attempt. While everyone's getting their accoutrements together, let me take this opportunity to describe what we are going to be doing. So we're going to be checking to see who can get into different repeaters if there is an outage on any repeaters we are using, such as what happened last Tuesday. After that outage, I wanted to gauge the signal reports and numbers of check-ins to different repeaters to help determine future plans for backup repeaters in this area. So we are not, let me stress that, we are not finding a replacement for this repeater by any means. This is not about our primary frequency, which is going to remain here at 146.940. This is simply an exercise to help us and you determine what repeaters can be available should the repeater go offline like what happened last Tuesday. Just a freak accident, just one of those things where Murphy's Law was kicked into steroids. And, pretty much anything that could go wrong did, but we did the best that we could under some of the circumstances, and we were able to use the English Mountain repeater until they got 940 back up and running. So we do have, I did get permission from all of the repeater owners and or trustees of these repeaters that we're going to use to conduct this test. This is going to be 2 meters only for this exercise. We are not going to be using 440 or the 70 centimeter band at this time. We may try that at a later date, but that is still to be determined. This is not a contest. It is merely an exhibition of our capabilities to access various repeaters in the region. Therefore, no wagering. If you do want a trophy, I can get one 3D printed for you, but I guarantee it will not be for public display. Now, hopefully everyone has note-taking capability, so here are the repeaters that we're going to try tonight. There are 8 in the list, and I will repeat this list in a few minutes. So we're going to go from the lowest output frequency to the highest on the 2 meter band, as follows.
This is
What?
Bravo 4 Foxtrot Whiskey Quebec, WB4FWQ, Tom in Knoxville, Tennessee. Check it in. WB4GBI Repeater.
I didn't ask for any yet. All right, station, stand by. We'll take check-ins here momentarily. I'm going to give the list of repeaters that we're going to try here momentarily, and I'll repeat this list momentarily. First repeater on the list will be 145.230. 145.230. That's a negative offset. No tone on that repeater. That's located in Blaine, up in Granger County. Next repeater. It's going to be the 146.625. That's on top of the world in Blount County, off the Foothills Parkway there. The tone is 118.8, and that tone is active when I checked a little while ago. Next repeater is going to be the 146.655. That is the Smoky Mountain Amateur Radio Club repeater in Maryville. The tone is 100.0. Again, 146.655 Smoky Mountain Amateur Radio Club repeater in Maryville and Blount County, tone of 100.0. Next on the list is English Mountain 146.730. 146.730, a negative offset with a tone of 118.8. That's in Cott County, English Mountain. Next repeater. It's going to be 146.850. That's up on green top along with 9.4. So it is, I don't believe the tone's active on that one, but it is 118.8 if you want to program that in. Again, 146.850, negative offset, tone of 118.8. That's up alongside 9.4 on green top. Next repeater. Next repeater is going to be 147.150. That is a positive offset. That's located on Wind Rock Mountain up there in Anderson County. And tone is 118.8. Next up will be the 147.300 repeater with a positive offset. That is the Radio Amateur Club in Knoxville. That's located on Chilhowie Mountain. I believe that's in Blount County. But 147.300 with a 100 hertz tone, positive offset. And the final repeater is going to be the 147.360 with a positive offset. That is in La Follette. That's up in Campbell County. And that has a tone of 100.0. So again, 147.360, tone of 100, up in La Follette. Positive offset. All repeaters below 147 megahertz are negative offset. All repeaters above 147 are positive on this list. Okay, so while you are programming the radio with those frequencies, I will ask real quick, does anybody need any fills for that list of repeaters I have at the moment? All right, nothing heard. So again, while you're programming them, let me just tell you how the process is going to go. And hopefully this is not too complicated. What we're going to do is we're going to change frequencies, or QSY, only when I specify, when the net control specifies this. And the reason is that the next repeater on the list may be in use. There may be a QSO in progress. We've done our best to announce these out for those, but there may be a QSO in progress. We're not going to interrupt it. So I'm going to check in advance to see if a QSO is in progress. If it is, we will skip the list and go on to the next repeater. So make sure you wait until net control gives you the instruction to go to the next repeater on that list. So yeah, listen for that frequency change before you change the dial. Try not to anticipate. When we get to the new repeater, please write down or notate the signal strength that you're receiving the repeater. So if your radios, you can use your radio's S meter, or you just take a guesstimate based on how strong the repeater sounds on your radio. S0, S1 basically being very poor reception, nearly impossible to hear or discern voice traffic, and S9 being considered full quieting. You can go anywhere in between depending on how well you're picking up the repeater. It can be a judgment call.
WB4GBI Repeater.
If you cannot hear the repeater, check your radio squelch settings first. Turn the squelch to the lowest possible setting if you have to program it. Or if you have a physical knob, turn it all the way down to where you hear static, and see if you can hear the repeater. If you can hear the repeater but you can't access it, make sure your tone is set for that repeater. Like I said, most all these repeaters are toned except for a couple of them that at least the last time I checked about an hour or so ago. All repeaters are using CT/CSS tones, and some of the repeaters the 523 and the 685, I believe, are turned off at the moment. But it's best to have them programmed just in case it gets activated at a later time. Now, if you've tried these steps but you still can't hear the repeater, move on to the next repeater in the list, and we will try to spend minimal time on that current repeater. Take a list of check-ins and then move on to the next repeater. So if for some reason you get totally lost, just come back over to the 9.4 repeater, and we will be back here to continue with the net once we are done with this exercise. All right, with that, when you get to the new frequency, please listen. Don't key up the repeater or kerchunk it. Just wait until Net Control gets on there to announce what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on there and announce that there's going to be an exercise for just a few minutes on the repeater, and we'll start taking a roll call. We're going to do the roll call based on your order of check-in on this repeater, and then when we get through the roll call on the new repeater, I will take a standby for any additional check-ins or any missed check-ins from the roll call there. If I don't make a contact with you, I'll just simply notate it as no contact and continue on. Like I said, after going through, I'll take additional check-ins, and then they can follow along with us on the next repeater or not. It's going to be up to them, but we will still add them to the roll call. Now, if you have a second radio that you want to test, you're more than welcome to do so, but please wait until the end of the roll call, and then when we stand by for missed or additional check-ins, you can use that opportunity to test your radio. Please limit it to 2 radios for the time being. If you have additional radios, I'll see if I can give you an 800 number to help you with your radio addiction. I know the number because it's on my speed dial. All right, when checking into the repeater, if you can check into the new repeater, make sure and try and give us a signal report. Again, S0 to S9 based on how well you're picking up the repeater. I, as the net control, will give you a signal report as well so that you can log it if you so desire. I'm going to keep a log of it as well on our spreadsheet here that I have set up for tonight. Okay, and then once everything has been taken care of on that frequency, we're going to ready to move to the next repeater. Please wait until net control sends you, and try not to anticipate, because I might throw a curve at you, maybe. So with all that, are there any questions or any fills on the repeaters that we're going to be using before I start taking check-ins and we start moving around? WX4TYS standing by. All right, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and start taking check-ins. When you do check in, give me your call sign, name, and location, and if possible, give me your county, if you know it. And let me know your signal strength that you're getting from this repeater. We'll use it to log our information going to the next repeater. So I got WB4FWQ. I already got him on the list. WB4FWQ. If you're still there, give me your name and location and what county you're in, please.
WB4GBI Repeater.
Thank you for flipping me out here. WB4FWQ, standing by.
WB4FWQ, K4HSM, WX4TOS. Give me your location and how well are you picking up the repeater? Watch that number go down. Okay, WB4FWQ, K4HSM. I think you moved because you went from being good into the repeater to being uncopyable. If you can try moving back to the original spot there, Tom, and try it again. We'll see if we can pick you up again. WB4FWQK for HSM, WX42S.
Thank you very much.
Bless his heart. All right, thank you much, Tom. Next check-in, please. We're going to go one at a time. Name, call sign, name, location, and county, and signal report that you're picking up the repeater on WX42S.
Kilo Romeo 4, Alpha X-ray Echo, Joe, Sevierville, Sevier County, S9.
Okay, acknowledging Joe in Sevierville, KR4AXE, got an S9. You two are an S9 into the repeater. Thank you much. Okay, there was another station trying to check in with you there. That other station, go ahead.
Kilo November 4, Mike Victor Hotel, Larry in Greenville.
Okay, Larry, how well are you picking up the repeater?
You're 5-9, full quieting.
Roger that. Same on your end. 5-9, S9 full quiet on this end. So thanks again. All right. Thanks for checking in. Next check-in, please.
Uniform Bravo, Jeremy in Midway, Knox County.
Okay, copy Jeremy, and you double with somebody there. I'll get them in just a second. Jeremy, where are you located again? Because the double got you there. I know you're in Knox County, but which part of it again?
Midway Straw Plains area, and you are S9, Greg.
Copy S9. You two are an S9. Thank you much. Who was the other station that was trying to check in?
Copy in there, Greg. Kilo 6, Oscar Kilo Uniform, KK6, OKU, Mike, out of Monroe County, and definitely at 5-9 on the 940. Go ahead.
Copy there, Mike. I kind of thought that was you, but just want to make absolutely sure. And you two are an S9. Thank you much. All right. Next check-in, please.
This is Alpha 4, Oscar Lima, John in Maryville, Blunt County, and you are an S9.
Thank you, John. S9 as well from the repeater or getting into the repeater S9 as well. Thank you much. Next check-in, please.
WB4GBI Repeater.
Kilo 4, Tango Mike Whiskey, Sevier County, Bluff Mountain, you are S9.
Copy you, Kathy there. K4TMW, Bluff Mountain, Blunt, copy S9. I am going to put you as an S7. Just a little bit of white noise. Actually, I'm making an S8. Again, just a little judgment there. But just a little bit of white noise, but nothing bad. So I appreciate it. Thanks again for checking in there. Next check-in, please.
This is for ARO, Carter in Sevier County, here S9, plus, 5 miles from the repeater. Base station here, Kathy Valley and Hill.
Thank you, Carter. Got you both in there. And so you're on the base right now?
Yeah, let me see, low power or high power? I'm high power, so it's about 45 watts.
Somebody cheated. They're on the 523. That's fine. Okay, thanks, Carter. Yeah, you're S9, so got you in there as well. So, but yeah, you both sound great in the repeater. Thanks again. I heard somebody on 523 trying to check in, so I'll stand by for them on the 9-4 before we go over to 523. So if that station wants to check in, please do so now.
Yeah, that was me. Whiskey 4, Alpha Charlie Romeo, W4ACR. My name's Randy in Madisonville, Monroe County, and you're full colliding.
Roger, no problem, Randy. Thanks again, and good to hear you. Alrighty. Any other check-ins? Call now, WX42Ys.
KR4, GTE, Jeffrey, Sevier County.
Okay, Jeffrey, come back to me again, and I'll give you a signal report. You said you're in Sevier County, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge. I can't remember.
Seymour, over in the Seymour area.
Okay. All right, got you there. S9 into the repeater, and what's your signal report from the repeater?
5-9 on it, no problem whatsoever.
Roger that. Thank you much, Jeffrey. Appreciate you checking in. Was there another station trying to check in there? I heard a double bit, just briefly there.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Quebec Charlie, Juliet, KQ4QCJ, Caleb, Tellico Plains, Monroe County, and I've got a S9 full-scale copy on the machine, KQ4QCJ.
Thank you, Caleb. Got you as well as an S9. Thanks for checking in. Any other stations? Call now.
KR4, NSX, Doug, House Crossroads, Knox County.
Okay, Doug, got you in there. And going into the repeater, I'm going to put you about an S8, S7, S8 there. Just a little bit of white noise, but you're perfectly copyable. So 5 and 7 there. What's your signal report for the repeater? How's the repeater getting into your radio?
W. 5-9, perfect.
Roger that. Thank you much, Doug, and appreciate you checking in. Now, just an FYI for all the stations, you don't have to go along with us on the journey, but if you do, like I said, I'm going to call your name whether you check in, whether you're participating or not. I'm just going to do it in a roll call style. So, so you can check into the net now, even if you don't plan on participating. So just an FYI on that. With that, next check-in, please.
This is Kilo Golf 4, Golf Mike Uniform, KG4GMU, Norm, Knox County, full scale copy.
Thank you, Norm, and you two are also in S9 there. Thank you much. Appreciate you being in there. Next check-in, please.
This is Kilo Echo 4, Foxtrot Golf Whiskey, David, Alcoa, Blunt County, and the repeaters in S9.
Thank you, David. If I'm a little delayed, I'm just typing it all out on my spreadsheet here. Thanks again, David. You two getting an S9 into the repeater, full scale. Next check-in, please.
Jason, Secret City, Anderson County, 5-9. I will participate. KM4OJB.
Okay, Jason. Was it Kilo November 4 Oscar Juliet Victor? Got you in there, Jason. Down in Oak Ridge, and you're. I'm gonna put you in an S7 to the repeater. Just a little bit of noise, but copied your S9 there. I mean, just you're perfectly readable. Just a little bit of background noise there. But thanks for checking in, and enjoy the trip there. All right. With that, next check-in, please.
Kilo Alpha 4, Alpha Bravo, Ben, Seymour, Sevier County.
Thank you, man. Good to see, or good to hear you. Good seeing you at the Hamfest a couple of weeks ago. And you're perfect into the repeater, S9 clear. What's the signal to the from the repeater to your radio?
Full scale there, Greg. Yeah, it's good to see you as well and everything. And yeah, I just stumbled across you there.
Roger that. Thank you much. All right. Next check-in, please.
Greg from Kilo Oscar 4 Whiskey, India Lima, in Granger County.
Thank you, Will. Got you in there. S9, perfect signal. What's the signal from the repeater to your radio? I'm assuming S9.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's working well on an HT, and it's loud and clear here.
Yeah, Roger. Copy that. Thank you much. And appreciate you being there. Next check-in, please. Bob, you should be hearing me.
Kilo Romeo 4 November Alpha Juliet. This is Brian Bonor, S9, in and out. WB4GBI Repeater.
Okay, Brian, KR4NAJ. Just slight a little bit of background noise, maybe a hum of some sort of, but I'm putting you at an S8. If you want to come back to me again, which county is Von Orr? That's Blount County, isn't it?
I'm kind of right on the line there. Whichever direction you throw a rock there, pretty much in between Von Orr and Maryville. I don't really know what to call it.
Yeah, Roger. All right. Well, thank you much, and we got you in there. Appreciate you checking in. Next check-in, please. All right. Nothing heard. We'll take one quick call. Again, you do not have to participate in the exercise. If you just want to check in and be heard, that's fine. I will still call for you on the other repeaters just to go around. Just go down through the list to make it official. And when we get done at the end of the roll call, I will at that point call for any additional check-ins. And then we will move on to the next repeater. So with that, take another standby for any late check-ins before we move on with the exercise. Somebody wants to be a dick. Okay. All right, nothing heard. At this time, all stations, please QSY or change frequencies to 145.230. Give it about 10 to 15 seconds. I will put an announcement out there, and we will start with the roll call and move on to the next repeater at that point. Again, 145.230, no tone. K4HSM, WX4TYS. We will return shortly. This is WX4TYS. WX4TYS, East Tennessee District 5 SKYWARN Training Net. We are conducting an exercise, and we will be on here for a brief period of time. We're going to do some roll call check-ins, and then we will be moving to yet another frequency. So at this time, I will do a roll call and go down through the list. After I go through the roll call, I will take additional check-ins or late check-ins if they missed the roll call the first time. Starting from the top, Whiskey Bravo 4. I'm sorry. Stand by, everybody. Hang on just about 10 seconds. I'll be damned. Oh, I was on the wrong tab. All right, I do apologize for that again. We're going to start again from the top. WB4FWQ, Tom, Whiskey Bravo 4, Foxtrot, Whiskey, Quebec. Tom, are you there? No contact. Kilo Romeo 4, Alpha X-Ray Echo, KR4 AXE. No contact. Kilo November 4, Mike Victor Hotel. Larry?
I copy you loud and clear. This is Kilo November 4, Mike Victor Hotel, 59.
Thank you, Larry. I've got you about an S7. A little bit of static, but perfectly readable. Thanks again. Next up, Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Uniform Bravo, Jeremy, KC8LEB.
Roger that. Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Uniform Bravo. I got you 5x9 here in Knox County again.
Roger that. Thank you, Jeremy. You are also 5 and 9. Next up, Mike, Kilo 6, Oscar Kilo Uniform in Von Orr.
Kilo 6, Oscar Kilo Uniform. I have S9 copy on the repeater there, Greg.
Thank you, Mike. About an S8, just a yeah. I'll just make it S9. I'll make it S9. I'll give you the benefit there. But yeah, you're good in the repeater. Thanks again. Next up, John AA4OL Alpha Alpha 4 Oscar Lima in Maryville.
This is AA4OL. You're good. S9.
Thank you, John. Also S9. Thank you. Kilo Mike. I'm sorry. Next up, Kilo 4 Tango Mike Whiskey. Kathy in Blount County, Sevier County, whatever county. No contact. Next up, Kilo 4 Alpha Romeo Oscar, Carter.
Yeah, Hell's not going to make it. I'm on the base station, and you're S9.
Copy you as well on an S9. Thanks again. Next up, Whiskey 4 Alpha Charlie Romeo, Randy, W4ACR.
Yeah, good copy. A little bit of bacon fried in there, but it's a full signal.
Roger on the bacon. I've got about the same on you as well. So, yep, sound great. Thanks again, S9. Next up, Kilo Romeo 4 Golf Tango Echo, Jeffrey, KR4 GTE.
Hey, Greg, I got you in here at a 5-9 here. This is KR4 GTE.
Move that microphone over there. Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate you letting us know that. Next up, Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec, Charlie Juliet, Caleb in Tellico.
I fancy meeting you here, Greg. Yeah, S9 full scale copy on the machine. KQ4QCJ.
Wow, I am getting impressed with all these signal reports. So definitely a lot of good signals to the repeater here. S9 as well for you. Next up on the list, Kilo Romeo 4, November Sierra X-Ray, Doug and Halls.
Kilo Romeo 4, November Sierra X-Ray, you're 9.
Thank you for the S9. You're about an S8, a little bit of static, but again, kind of the same as what you were on the 9.4 repeater, so not a problem. Next up, Kilo Golf 4, Golf Mike Uniform, Norm, KG4GMU in Knoxville.
This is KG4GMU, have you full scale on high power. How copy this station?
Thank you, Norm. S9. Thanks again. I appreciate you being there. Next up, Kilo Echo 4, Foxtrot Golf Whiskey, David, KE4FGW in Alcoa.
I have you as an S9, KE4FGW.
I have you as an S9. Thank you much. Next up, Kilo November 4, Oscar Juliet Victor, Jason in Oak Ridge.
Greetings, Greg. 59, K4OJB.
Thank you, Jason. Also a 5 and 9. A little bit of scratchiness there, like you might be moving around, but perfectly readable. Best report is an S9. Next up, Ben, Kilo Alpha 4, Bravo Alpha Bravo, KA4BAB in Seymour.
This is K4BAB. Charlie 8B. Got you full scale there, Greg, in Seymour.
Thank you, Ben. Also an S9 perfect signal. Next up, Will, Kilo Oscar 4 Whiskey India Lima, KO4WIL in Granger County.
KO4WIL. Got you full scale here on a dummy load and low power in Granger County. Back to you.
Yeah, I'm thinking you could throw a rock at that repeater. So thanks again. Final roll call will be Kilo Romeo 4 November Alpha Juliet, Brian and Vonor. Negative contact. Okay. At this time, are there any calls that were missed, or are there any check-ins that would like to check into the repeater? Let us know that they are listening. WX4TYS. You do not have to be a member to participate. You do not have to be a spotter. You can just be a ham. If you'd like to let us know you're listening. WX4TYS, standing by.
KR4AXE.
KR4AXE. You about an S8, S8 on best report there. A little bit of scratchiness there. How are you making it into, or how's the repeater making it into your radio?
I've got you at an S9.
Roger that. Thank you much. Got you in there. Next check-in. KO4DKW. You said the repeater was an S9. You're about an S5, maybe an S4. I'll put you in an S5 there. A lot of noise on the signal there. Come back to me. Give me the location that you're in there. That's David. I don't know why I didn't recognize this caller. All right, David. I don't know why I didn't recognize your call there, but got you in there. So thanks again. And yeah, we're gonna go to the next repeater on the list. Stand by for that. It'll be the 146.625. That's on top of the world. Now, I will admit I may be scratchy and ratty into the repeater. I'm going to try my best, but you know, at least someone could give me a signal report. Real quick, Joe, KR4AXE, since I had you at the top of the list, what's my signal into this repeater officially? See, that's why I tell you not to anticipate. Anybody give me a signal report real quick?
Right.
Somebody, I keyed up with somebody. Say again.
Hey, you were full quiet, no noise into the repeater, Greg. KO4WIL.
All right, thank you much. And I'm also picking this up as an S9. All right, stand by. There's some something on the repeater. Oh, okay. I think it's just my radio bleeding over because of the proximity. I got two different radios, two different antennas close by, so I thought there was a QSO in progress. All stations, please move to 146.625, top of the world. Thank you for the use of this repeater. This is WX4TYS, K4HSM. We are QSY to 146.625. All stations move. Attention all stations, attention all stations. This is WX4TYS, K4HSM. We are conducting a brief exercise on this repeater for just a few minutes, and then we will move to our next repeater, which will be the 146.655 repeater in Blount County. So this is just an exercise for our District 5 training net. We're going to start at the top of the list. We're going to do a roll call, and then at the end, we're going to call for any additional stations. Starting from the top, Whiskey Bravo 4, Foxtrot Whiskey Quebec. Tom in Knoxville, are you on this repeater? No contact. Next up, Kilo Romeo 4, Alpha X-Ray Echo. Joe? Why is it doing that? Okay. No contact. Although I've heard something, it might have been Joe there, but we'll come back to him here in a minute. Next up, Larry, Kilo November 4, Mike Victor Hotel.
Sure, I got you. You're about a 5'3", in Greenville, Tennessee. This is Kilo November 4, Mike Hotel.
All right, Larry, got you about an S3 on this one, or I'm sorry, S4, about an S4 on this one. So a little ratty there. Real quick, Larry, what's how do you copy me? What is my signal into the repeater?
You are about a 5'3" to 5'3" as well.
All right, thanks much. Appreciate it. Next up, Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Uniform Bravo, Jeremy, KC8LUB. Yeah, thank you, Jeremy. You're also about an S3. I'm on high power here, so let's see. Stand by here real quick, and anybody who's got a good sound in the repeater, let me know if my signal changes. I'm going to switch my radio. Stand by. This is K4HSM. Is this any better? All right, thank you, Jeremy. All right, yeah, I went over to a beam, but the beam's not directly on the repeater. Next up, Kilo 6, Oscar Kilo Uniform, Mike and Vonor, you copy? All right, thanks, Mike. What's the signal from the repeater to your radio without me talking?
It's 10 over, copy.
All right, copy that. Yeah, I got you about an S6 into the repeater, but again, that could be part of my radio too. So I'll give it the benefit of the doubt on that one. So, but yeah, thanks for the update. I think you said I was an S7. Is that correct? All right, thank you much. All right, next up, Alpha 4, Oscar Lima, John and Maribel.
This is Alpha 4, Oscar Lima. You are now about maybe an S6. You were about an S3 before.
Roger that. How's the repeater on your radio?
It's about a 9.
Roger that. I would hope so if you're in Maribel there. Thanks. All right, next up, Kathy, Kilo 4 Tango Mike Whiskey, K4 TMW. You have a copy? Okay, we're actually getting close to the top of the hour. So, all right, nothing heard. Carter, are you in there? Kilo 4 Alpha Romeo Oscar. Thank you, Carter. I appreciate it. All right, next up, Randy, Whiskey 4 Alpha Charlie Radio in Madisonville. Are you still there? How you copy?
I can copy your readable signal on the radio is full scale, but there's quite a bit of noise in there with the audio sound from the last reading. Other than that, I hear you good. W4ACR.
Move the microphone. All right, thank you much, and appreciate it. Next up, QCJ, Caleb, Intellico, how copy?
I've got the machine full scale S9, KQ4QCJ.
Got you in there, and I think I may have skipped over somebody, so give me just a second here. It's hard to multitask, let me tell you. But yeah, you're an S9 as well into the repeater. KR4 GTE Jeffrey, Kilo Romeo 4 Golf Tango Echo. Sorry about that. Are you able to make it into the repeater?
Yeah, I've got you probably about a S5 right now. A little scratchy in there.
Okay, how about the repeater itself?
I'm getting the repeater without any problem.
Okay, copy that. Yeah. When I'm asking for a signal report, just for everybody, just how the repeater sounds. I appreciate the signal reports for me getting in the repeater. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty ratty at times, but yeah, just how the repeater sounds to you is what I'm looking for here. But yeah, if you notice anything on my signal, absolutely let me know. So thanks again, Jeffrey. Next up, Kilo Romeo 4 November Sierra X-Ray, Doug and Halls. I think we're going to stop at the Smoky Mountain repeater because we're getting up on 9 o'clock already. Okay, nothing heard from Doug and Halls. Kilo Golf 4 Golf Mike Uniform, Norm in Knoxville. Okay, nothing heard. KE4FGW, Kilo Echo 4 Fox Golf Whiskey, David in Alcoa. KE4FGW, David in Alcoa.
I'm going to give the repeater an S9 to me, KE4FGW.
Okay, thanks. I had a weird one there that I almost like I couldn't hit the repeater. Is my signal getting any better or any worse?
You sound about the same to me, about an S7 into the repeater.
Okay, I'm just checking the radio, make sure it's yeah, it's on high power. Okay, thanks. We'll continue on. Next up, Kilo November 4 Oscar Juliet Victor, Jason in Oak Ridge.
Greetings, Greg. Yeah. 5-9. Your audio did come up once you changed station. I concur with the other stations there. So, but S9 on the repeater, no trouble at all. KN4OJB.
Just for everyone's sake, I will check you all in on the spreadsheet after the net. All those that are on the chat. If you want to check in via the chat, please do so. All right, thank you very much, Jason. Appreciate it. Just an FYI for everybody, I'm looking at the time and I notice we're getting up on 9 o'clock. I want to keep this about an hour, so we're going to do one more QSY to the Smoky Mountain repeater, and then we will go back to 9.4. We're gonna skip the other repeaters. We'll be here for another hour. But I appreciate everybody for doing this test, and maybe next month for the September one, we'll continue on with some of the other repeaters, but we will go to the Smoky Mountain repeater, and then we will go back to 9.4 to conclude. But continuing on, Ben, Kilo Alpha 4 Bravo, Alpha Bravo in Seymour.
Got an S9 on the repeater there, Greg. K4BB.
Thank you, Ben, and appreciate it. Next up, Will, Kilo Oscar 4 Whiskey India Lima, KO4WIL. Will?
Yeah, Greg, got this one full scale as well. And you are completely readable, but a lot of background noise. Back KO4WIL.
Roger that. Thank you very much. Next up, Kilo Romeo 4 November Alpha Juliet, Brian and Vonor. No contact. Last on the list, Kilo Fox 4 Delta Kilo Whiskey. David? Okay, David, if that's you, not copyable. S0, just barely ka-chunking the repeater. But we'll try you again here in a minute. Now we're going to take a standby for any late check-ins or any missed ones from earlier. I know Joe, I think you messaged me. We'll take a standby for any missed check-ins on the roll call or anyone that would like to check into the repeater at this time. Okay, that station, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your call. I caught that you're an S9 in the repeater and you were saying that I was an S7. Just a little bit of noise there. Can you give me your call one more time, please? Oh. Oh, there you are, Norm. Yeah, I'm hearing noise. I don't know if it's a repeater or me, but you know, there's noise that's covering you up, but you're fine in the repeater. I'll put you at an S9, but again, like I said, there may be noise that's possibly on my end, so just some ratty comms there. But with that, I'll give you an S9. So thanks again. Any other check-ins, late check-ins or missed check-ins? Call now. Okay, Doug and Hall's got you in there. KR4 NSX, about a 5 and 3 there to the repeater. About an S3 there. How are you picking up the repeater? Roger that. Thank you much. Appreciate you checking in there. Real quick, Joe, KR4AXC, are you able to hit the repeater? Okay, that's probably him. Okay, Joe, I think that was you. You're about an S0, so did not copy on that last one, but I could tell somebody was trying to get in there, so I think it was you. Before we move over, just take a standby. If anybody wants to check in and let us know that they were listening, they don't have to participate. They don't have to be a spotter. They don't have to be a member or anything. If they just want to let us know they were listening, they can check in at this time. Call sign, name, and location, please. Okay, I heard a station in there, but it was really noisy. Was anybody able to catch that call sign? I'm sorry, I didn't. Like I said, it may be on my end. All right, nothing heard. That's that last station. Try it one more time. I'll see if I can pick you out. Bob, you can hear the repeaters if there's a band opening. So. Okay, that last station, apologies, but yeah, just not able to hit the repeater. What we're going to do now is we're going to QSY to 146.655. That's the Smoky Mountain Radio Club repeater. And then we're going to go back to the 146.940 repeater. So if you can hit either of those repeaters, we'll take your check-in over there. So with that, looks to be the repeaters open on 6655. All stations, please move over to 146.655 Smoky Mountain Radio Club repeater. We'll see you over there. Thanks again for the use of this repeater. This is WX4TYS, K4HSM. We're clear. All stations, please stand by. Attention all stations. This is Kilo 4 Hotel Sierra Mike is WX4TYS. We're conducting a exercise to see how many stations can get into different repeaters. We'll be on this repeater for just a few minutes to take a roll call and any additional check-ins, and then we will move to 146.940. With that, this is Kilo 4 Hotel Sierra Mike on the 146.655 repeater here on Blount County for the Smoky Mountain Amateur Radio Club repeater site. Do have permission from the repeater owner and trustee and or trustee to use this repeater. Starting from the top, WB4FWQ, Tom in Knoxville, do you have a copy? Negative contact. Next up, Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha X-Ray Echo, KR4XC, Joe. Negative contact. Next up, Kilo November 4 Mike Victor Hotel, KN4 MVH, Larry. Negative contact. Next up, Kilo Charlie 8 Lima Uniform Bravo, Jeremy, KC8LUB.
Kilo Charlie 8, Lima Uniform Bravo. Greg, I got you about a S7, the repeater's a S9 here in Knox County, KCLUB.
Okay, just curious, is that any better? I'll switch back over to the beam antenna.
Oh yeah, you're hitting it good now. You're full plotting in the repeater now, Greg.
Awesome. Thank you very much. All right. Appreciate it. Next up, Kilo 6 Oscar Kilo Uniform, Mike and Vonor.
KK6 OKU, you're S9 all day. Repeater sounds, the repeaters are like a 10 over.
Turn that volume up. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it there, Mike. Next up, Alpha 4 Oscar Lima, AA4OL, John and Maryville. Is he messing with me? Alpha 4 Oscar Lima, John and Maryville. Can't believe you can't hit this repeater. Negative contact. Next up, Kilo 4 Tango Mike Whiskey, Kathy, K4 TMW in Bluff Mountain. All right, negative contact. I did hear something there, Kathy. That might have been you trying to hit it. Put you at an S0 there. But Carter, how about you? K4ARO?
W4OLB repeater.
Yeah, we're copying you. 10 over 9. And your signal's vastly improved. And I'm out. I've got another net going K4.
All right, thanks, Carter. Yeah, we're gonna go back over to 9-4, so we're done with the exercise. Thanks again. Real quick, back up to the top. Joe, KR4AXE. Yes, we're there, period. I just called you. Okay, he may not hear the repeater. Next up, Whiskey 4 Alpha Charlie Radio, Romeo Radio Rodeo, Randy in Madisonville. How copy?
W4ACR, you're full scale down here.
Roger that. Yeah, appreciate you in there, Randy. Sorry I botched your call there. Botched the phonetics at least. I got the R right, so anyway. Appreciate it. Next up, KR4 GTE, Kilo Romeo 4 Golf Tango Echo, Jeffrey.
Hey, I've got you. You're probably about a 5'8", and the repeater's coming at 5'9".
Roger, I got you in an S9, and real quick, Randy, I got you in an S9 as well. I don't know if I told you or not, but I'll put you up on that one as well. Next up, Caleb, Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec Charlie Juliet, KQ4 QCJ, Caleb in Teleco.
Good evening again. Full scale S9 copy on the machine. KQ4QCJ.
Roger. Thank you much, Caleb. S9 as well. Next up, Kilo Romeo 4 November Sierra X-Ray. Doug and Halls.
Kilo Romeo 4, November Sierra X-Ray, got you at a 9.
Thank you, Doug. And you're about an S8. Just a smidge of white noise again. No problem. Copying you there. But thanks again. Next up, KG4GMU, Kilo Golf 4 Golf Mike Uniform Norm in Knoxville. All right, nothing heard. No contact. Next up, KE4FGW, Kilo Echo 4 Fox Golf Whiskey. David. We're moving back to the 9-4 momentarily. Nothing heard. No contact there. Next up, Kilo November 4 Oscar Juliet Victor. Jason.
Yeah, greetings, Greg. 5-8. S reading on the repeater. I lost the bar, so, but you're 5-8. KN4OJB.
Gotcha, John. Thank you. Thank you much there, and sound good in there. About an S8 as well. Just the white noise in the background. No problem. Next up, Kilo Alpha 4 Bravo Alpha Bravo KA4BAB Ben in Seymour. How you copy?
I got full scale on the repeater there, Greg. It's K4BB.
Thank you very much, and good copy, S9. Next up, Kilo Oscar 4 Whiskey India Lima KO4WIL. Will.
Hey, Greg, got the repeater S9 here. Not hardly full scale, but doing well here at my QTX. Back to KO4WIL.
All right, thank you, Will. About an S8, just some white noise is all it is. So not full quiet, but yeah, you're good. Thanks again. Next up, Kilo Romeo 4 November Alpha Juliet KR4 NAJ Brian and Vonor. Nothing heard. No contact. Kilo Fox 4 Delta Kilo Whiskey. David.
KL4 DKW S9.
Thank you, David. You're a little noisy there, about an S7. Just some noise and static, but perfectly readable. But thank you very much. Got you in there. We're at the bottom of the list. We'll take any calls for any missed check-ins. I think John may check in with us here. So let me go to him first. Alpha 4 Oscar Lima. John. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, I was reading his text on the live stream chat. He's got to change it out. So okay, we'll put a no contact on there. But I know he can get into this repeater perfect. So he better. He calls net controls for some of their nets. So all right. With that, we're at the bottom of the list. We'll take a standby for any missed or late check-ins. And if you're just monitoring and just want to check in with us, you don't have to be a member. Don't have to be a spotter. Just let us know that you're listening. We'll stand by. Just give us your call sign, name, and location.
Peggy4FGW. Say, hold up. Here in Maryville. Hopefully I'm in the repeater.
Okay, Bob got you in there. KK4XA. And yeah, I would figure that you would hit the repeater pretty well. I'll put you in as an S9. I'd have put you in as an S1 just to mess with you, but I won't do that. So anyway, thanks for letting us use the repeater, and thanks again to Smoky Mountain Radio Club for the use of it there. Real quick, where did he go? David, KE4FGW. I heard you check in there. You're about an S9. Go ahead.
It would help to put the right tone in. I tried to get back to you. Anyway, S9 for the repeater to me, and you're sounding good. KE4HGW.
Thanks again. We appreciate it. All right. Any other check-ins to this repeater? Okay, there was a double there. The station ahead, Lima.
KI5, Papa Foxtrot Lima, Dwight up top of the world, you're 9-9.
Thank you, Dwight. Got you in there as well as S9, and appreciate you checking in with us. Was there another station in there?
Yeah, KK4XA was the final comment.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you there, Bob. Go ahead.
It's okay. I'm on one of these bale ping pong things here inside with a little mini antenna. Running high power, it's a UV5R mini. By the way, and anybody within the sound of my voice is welcome to use this repeater anytime for any SKYWARN activity. It's also the backup repeater for Blunt County area, and by all means, you are welcome, Greg, to use it. Take control anytime you feel the need. And yeah, we might be able to do some simulcast stuff sometime if you ever want to try that with 9.4. I don't know, but that's just not here popping in my head. It's random. Anyway, God bless everybody. Thanks for what you're doing, Craig. Keep it up. Keep everybody. Keep all the guys there. Well, what I'm trying to say is, all the guys at SKYWARN, appreciate what you do and how you contribute. Thank you so much.
And gals.
KK4XA.
Thanks again, Bob. We appreciate you as always, and yeah, we will keep this in mind if we need to use that. Before you do anything like that with the linking, talk to Tim. I'll just tell you that. Talk to Tim before you try that. Just make sure on that. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thanks again, Bob, and again, appreciate the use of the repeater. Any other check-ins? Call now.
Kilo, Oscar 4, Juliet, Lima, Kilo, KO4JLK, ready, Knoxville.
All right, Freddie got you in there. KO4JLK. How are you picking up the repeater? You're about an S9.
S9 as well on this end, full quality.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate you checking in. Was there another check-in in there? I thought there was a double with Freddie there. Was there another check-in there? Okay, nothing heard. Any other check-ins? Station, try it again. We're heard something there, but I didn't catch any of your call there.
Okay, is this any better, Greg?
Yeah, much better.
All right, KK4XA here. What I was trying to say, I've had a long day. Really, I've had to take care of a antenna situation that's solid key WB4TN with an antenna issue across the driveway and so on. But anyway, I'm tired. What I was trying to say is the DMR capability of linking. I've talked to Tim about it, tested it sometime.
Okay.
And, yeah, using the KK4XA DMR is 24/7 link to this repeater. So this, when you're on here, you're also on top group 314742. You might want to remind that folks on DMR 24/7. And this repeater also has an auto patch. And if you're interested in doing or knowing the procedure for an auto patch, yeah, we do have an auto patch. Let me know, and we can go from there and give you the instructions. And then secondly, of course, yeah, Tim and I talked about switching over, instead of linking 655 to the 444.075 DMR repeater, switch it over to another one of his repeaters, and it'd be interesting just to see.
KK4XA, and that's my final. Thank you guys. Good night. God bless.
Roger that. Thank you, Bob, and we'll definitely consider it. So yeah, reach out to me later when you're rested up, and we'll explore that a little further. So thanks again. All right, final call. Any other check-ins before we move back over to the 9.4 repeater? Honestly, didn't think we'd have this many check-ins, so I thought we'd be going through a lot more repeaters. But just a lot of people in there, and that's the problem that you want to have, let me tell you. All right, nothing heard. With that, all stations, please now QSY over to 146.940. 146.940, we're going to conclude the test, and thank everyone for the use of the repeater and the use of this experiment, and we'll see you back over on the 9.4. WX4 TYS, K4HSM, we are clear. Attention all stations, this is WX4 TYS, K4HSM. Now we're back on this repeater. We had an abbreviated session because we ran out of time. But we ended up on the Maryville, the Smoky Mountain Radio Club repeater, and gained a few check-ins on the way. So again, appreciate everybody for sticking with us and going through the experiment. And we will take that information and use it as we plan out some future backup repeaters and backup frequencies in the event of a catastrophic failure of of the Murphy's Law kind of like what we had over at what happened last Tuesday there. But again, thanks everybody for that. Real quick, Joe, KR4AXE, are you back over here?
Yeah, I'm here. KR4AXE, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure you're okay. I know you had some radio issues. I'm still not sure why you couldn't hit a couple of those repeaters. So there's, just definitely something unusual about that.
I just did a quick program on them. I didn't get too involved with it. Most of the time, when I go into VFO and key on a station, and it automatically finds the shift and the tone.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, well, that's good to know. So yeah, but again, definitely appreciate you. And let's see, we are taking a look here at some of the check-ins here. Ended up about 24 actually 23 check-ins here. So with that, I will go ahead and wind up the net. I know we're over on time and don't want to keep anybody, and I got to get up early in the morning too. So anyway, just real quick, any comments or any signal reports, anything that they couldn't, any stations that could not get into one of the repeaters for any reason, any feedback on that while we're here? WX4TYs. Station, go ahead.
Alpha 4 Oscar Lima.
Okay, John, I think I heard you. Was there another station?
Yeah, this is Kilo November 4, Mike Victor Hotel.
Yeah, go ahead, Larry.
Yeah, I heard you on the 655. I just didn't get the tone programmed in time. You were coming in, you were at S9 here in Greenville, and once you moved your beam on the 625, you were coming in 5.9 as well over here in Greenville.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, the J pole that I have, it's actually behind the house, so the house is blocking the repeaters to the south. So the beam is above the house, above the roof, so it does a little bit better. But all right, well, thanks for the feedback, and thanks for the report there. I've updated the spreadsheet. Thanks again, and thanks for participating. Hope you're okay after what happened last Tuesday with Greenville. Just real quick, everything okay with you and yours?
Ironically, I was out of town, and so I was unable to activate a SKYWARN because I was over in Huntington, West Virginia, so I was not able to activate.
Roger that. Well, it sounds like you missed all the fun, so. But Oddly enough, the Camp Creek situation, that officially, that just for everybody's information, they have not classified the Camp Creek damage as tornadoes caused. They said that those were done by straight line winds, and they are waiting for satellite data in order to gauge if there was an actual tornado. They think that their line of thinking now is that the some of the video and photographs of a possible tornado may have happened in a different area than the Camp Creek area where they got some buildings damaged. But they said that was due to straight line winds. So very interesting on that. And the one that happened in Blount County that there's been video of around Chilhowie Mountain, that too is awaiting satellite imagery to be conducted. So maybe a few days or weeks even before they get that information. Once again, it's in a remote location to where they can't get up there to do an assessment or a survey. Not sure why they don't fly a drone up there, but not my call to make. But they are going to get some satellite imagery and then determine if it officially was a tornado and caused any damage. So just a heads up on that information there.
WB4GBI Repeater.
Thanks again, Larry, and Joe got you marked in here as well. Any other comments or feedback? WX4TOS. KG4GMU, go ahead.
I was with you on the 655, the last station. You were S9, more quiet into the picture. Much better with your beam. Was having some tone issues with a new radio that I could probably get variable from
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, that's some of the radios are a little difficult to program the tone in, so completely understand. But thanks for the update, and I've updated the spreadsheet here, so definitely appreciate it. What we're gonna, like I said, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this information and use it to assess backup repeaters, and which ones seem to work best, and which ones seem to have good capability to be adequate as a backup to this repeater. So thanks again. Any other feedback while we're here? WX4TOS.
This is AA4OL.
Oh, I'm sorry, John. Go ahead. I think I may have called you and forgot you.
Yeah, I just wanted you to know that I'm always good on 146655. I just, when I reprogrammed the radio after you gave us a list the other day, I have fat fingers and I set in 146650, so I'll get that changed with the cable after the net here. AA4OL.
Yeah, not a problem. I appreciate it, and yeah, I know you can hit that repeater, no problem. So, thanks again. Any other feedback, and we'll take a last call for check-ins before we conclude. Okay, nothing heard. Any last call for last minute check-ins here? Last call for check-ins. Anyone who didn't join us or may have been listening to us but didn't participate, call now. WX4TOS. Okay, nothing heard. With that, we will go ahead and start concluding the net here. I want to thank everybody for participation, and thank everybody for jumping around from repeater to repeater, and my thanks to all of the repeater owners and or trustees for use of those repeaters, various clubs. We may try and continue on next week, or not next week, but next month, which again will be September the 14th, if I've got my dates wrong. No, that was wrong. September 13th is when we will have our next net for the District 5 SKYWARN training. That is due to September 6th being Labor Day holiday weekend and the Tennessee QSO party. And we're planning on participating, but not sure. I don't think we're going to be doing a group session like we did last year and in years past. Probably I may go out and try and do Rover. So we'll see. But more to come on that. And you can tune in on our website, East Tennessee SKYWARN website at etskywar.com, and follow us there. Follow us on Facebook. We have District 5 SKYWARN, East Tennessee SKYWARN District 5 or D5. Look it up on Facebook. We're there as well.
WB4GBI Repeater.
And as a reminder, again, we're held monthly, and the next net is again on September the 13th. And also my thanks to Tim Berry, WB4GBI, for the use of this repeater. And again, appreciate everybody for their participation tonight. We are now returning the repeater to its normal use, and this is WX4TYS signing off, K4HSM. Everyone have a great week. All right. That was exhausting.
Greg, have a great week too, buddy. Thanks for doing the net tonight. KR4AXE.
Thank you, Joe. So, okay, so yeah, there's me watching me. All right, so again, I will, yeah, Eric, thank you for checking in. I will do that right now while I am thinking about it. And yeah, just appreciate everybody. I know it was kind of a crazy situation that, and there was a lot of information to put out there tonight, so that's one reason why we didn't run through all the repeaters. Also, I mean, just a lot of people checking in, which I absolutely am thankful for. Thank you very much to everybody for checking in. Like I said, that's a problem that you want to have people, you have too much participation than too little. So thanks again to everybody for doing that. And knock on wood, I have not been blocked for bullying and harassment. So quit bullying and harassing, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, Eric. Hopefully that's not bullying and harassment. That's boinging and harassment. Haha. Okay, anyway. But let's see. KC4UR. Oh, wait a minute. I got the caps lock on. I got KC4URW. That's Bob. He's in, you're not in Birmingham. You're in some little suburb, and I can't remember the name of it, Bob. But I got you there. WX4ET. Got you in there. I know I'm missing somebody else that was in there earlier. Let's see. Who else is in there? Anybody else wants to check in and let me know that they're there, that's fine. But yeah, no bullying or harassment so far. So, but yeah, it turned out to be a YouTube issue, because I sat there just struggling trying to figure out where the hell some bullying and harassment occurred, and turns out it was not on our end, it was on YouTube. So at least they admitted to it, so that was good. And Meadowbrook, thank you, Bob. And I'm surprised you're still listening to me, but thanks again. And Shelby County, thank you. And Eric is in Sullivan, somewhere up in Kingsport. And yeah, I mean, there's a few more announcements that I could make. You know what? If you all will just give me a minute and YouTube doesn't take my channel down, let me show you this. If I can find, oh, maybe, yep, here it is. Yes, okay. So, Sunday, October the 18th is going to be our Parks on the Air event. It's on Support Your Parks weekend, where you get a special bit of wallpaper certificate for participating in Parks on the Air for that particular weekend. And that's actually not the correct one. Let me go back to just me here. That's actually slightly different here. This is the one that, has the correct SKYWARN logo right there on the left-hand side there. We're going to be at the Look Rock picnic area. It's up on the Foothills Parkway. I was up there at the Look Rock picnic area Friday night, Friday afternoon, Friday evening with Joe, KR4EXE. Couple of lessons learned. Number one, bring bug spray. The DEET free bug spray. I actually bought some. So we will have some of that. And you all are invited. The public is invited. Come up and meet us at the Look Rock picnic area. It'll be at 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, October 18th, after the Bama game, UT Bama game. So you all will be really happy that that day, or you'll be really upset, angry, and pissed off. So either way, it's a win-win for us. If you want to go and celebrate, or you want to go and forget about what happened the night before, you can come up here and operate with us. We're going to try and do a picnic. We're going to try and do a little cookout. So I'll try and have a forum later on. Follow us on the Facebook group, and you can follow us on the Discord, and you can follow us on the website etskywarn.com. We will have more information on this as we get closer, and if you'd like to help out, please let me know. So again, Sunday, October 18th at from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And that'll be I think that's the last weekend, or no, that's the next to last weekend that they'll have the picnic area open before they close it for the season. So, but that is going on, as well as the Tennessee CUSA party. Could not get a group together like we did in years past, and so we may still try and do something. I still have to talk to the guys with respect to what they're interested in doing. But I may go out as a rover, just take my stuff and go pack up and go hit as many different counties as I can. So that probably will literally be a last minute decision. So we will see. But it goes from about 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 11 o'clock at night. It's on Sunday before Labor Day. So it'll be Labor Day weekend, so you have you don't have to worry about missing work or being late for work the next day. And chances are they will probably be closed, depending on where you work. So check with your work for that. Anyway, with all of that being said, Bob, Robert Werner, and I we did a Park on the Air a few weeks back, and there's a video on my channel about that. You're more than welcome to check that out. And I left it long form. I edited a little bit of stuff due to the camera. I got a GoPro camera that's a piece of shit. Anyway, it kept cutting out on me, kept overheating because it was a hot, muggy day. And then it also was, I had to switch out batteries at a couple of points. But I got a lot of contacts, and I wanted to kind of keep it long form so you can see how we were doing the field day type event, I guess, the Parks on the Air. How Bob was getting used to it, and he caught on pretty quick because he's not a stranger to HF, and so he had a blast doing it, and I can't wait to get back together with him, and we're going to do another one sometime soon. But there's going to be the POTA Palooza. That's basically just like a POTA event, They had one back in May, I think. It was the last Support Your Parks event. It was the spring Support Your Park. It was I think it was the weekend before the spring Support Your Parks event, now that I think about it. And they were at Cove Lake State Park for that one. This one's going to be at Frozen Head State Park in Wartburg. So if you're interested in Parks on the Air, if you want to show off your setup, if you want to come operate and kind of get a feel of what it's like, then hot spicy day. Yes, Bob, it was indeed. If you want to learn more about Parks on the Air, that's the place to do it. I got my setup. I got a lot of ideas for how to do my setup through the Podapalooza events. So a lot of fun, and we hope to see you there. That'll be October the 10th, Saturday, October the 10th. That'll be 2 weeks and a day before. No, that's 1 week and a day before our POTA event up in Look Rock Picnic area. So hopefully we'll see you at both events, but if not, you got one to choose from. And I guarantee you'll have fun no matter which one you go to. And somebody did ask me about this. Apparently they're doing some construction over at Frozen Head State Park, and the construction that they're doing should not interfere with the event. The organizers did contact the park rangers there, and they said everything's good to go. So with that, I think I have done enough talking for one day and one lifetime. I didn't realize it was almost 20 till 10, and I've got to get to sleep because I got to work in the morning. I start a new job, so wish me luck on that. More to come. But anyway, hopefully you all have a great week ahead, and we will talk to you next time. I'll try and do some more videos. I've got a new video that I want to put out for this antenna that I bought. It's a telescopic antenna. I want to do an in-depth on that. And the ham radio 101s is on hold right now just because of a lot of things that are getting in the way. I've got a few more of those that I want to do, but unfortunately they've just had to be put on hiatus for the time being. So just to cover that. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your week ahead. We will see you next month on the live stream. Take care, 73s.